This is our 1991 Nissan Figaro, and that is not me, that's a nice Frenchman called Jean who's just bought it and is driving it all the way back to Versailles. So after owning it for 9 years, she's going off to a new home, so I thought I'd just give you a few points about why you might want to own a Figaro and things to look out for. So the reason we had a Figaro is going back a few years, I imported a lovely Honda Prelude, which was fantastic. And then we started thinking about new cars for my wife, maybe an MX-5, a Corrado. She hated both those options, and she found a Figaro, and we ended up buying one. And why would you do that? Well, the first point is the styling of these. I mean, looks-wise, they're completely unique, bit of a noddy car. They're a homage to the French style of the 50s with its fleur-de-lis logo. It's not clear it's a Nissan. In fact, if you look, you'll only find Nissan on the bodywork, very small, one place there on the back plaque and one other place. So it really is completely unique when you see it on the roads. People are mystified actually about what it is and who makes it. But it just looks fantastic. It's got this sort of middle fold down roof, so the rear quarters are solid and that roof folds down in the middle into that top boot. So there you go, that's the roof, and that's just lovely. But it also means you don't get too much wind speed because you've got the sides up. These things come fully loaded. They were a limited run 25,000 project car that got put into production. So there's not a lot of different options, they're all pretty similar, but they come with these lovely seats, interior styling, nice big wheel, chrome handles everywhere. Again, you get the fleur-de-lis switches, etc. It's just a really nice cockpit. The back seat's pretty tiny. You get a retro stereo. You can see these lovely comfy seats. And for the time, it was pretty advanced. It's got power steering, it's got a turbo, automatic 3-speed, air conditioning. So it's pretty cool actually. You get a lot of stuff on it. But what you've got to think about is what kind of drive you want to have with this, because these are what the Japanese call kei cars or town cars. They're small, 1 litre, so they're not fast, and it's got that auto box, which is only 3-speed, not 4-speed. But what you basically get with this is a very relaxing drive. It's kind of got soft suspension. The engine's based on your Nan's K10 Micra, so engine parts are okay to get hold of. You can see the turbo there just under that heat shield, so that's not normal for a Micra. But you do need to think about the externals and the rust, because body parts and body panels can be hard to get a hold of. You also need to think about what kind of driving you're going to do. It's a town car, not really a motorway car. You'll find if you take it on the motorway, the engine gets up to about 3,500 revs, and you'd expect in any other auto for it to clunk and go into fourth. There isn't a fourth gear on it, so you need to bear that in mind. But you do get a fantastic car, appreciating classic, wonderful forum, and you're going to enjoy having a great time driving around in the summer. Bear in mind though, if you do get one of these, you are going to get a lot of attention. People are going to want to come and talk to you, ask you about it, and you're also going to need to think about being mechanically handy, as it is an older car, or at least having access to a decent mechanic. But if you bear those points in mind, you can have a beautiful little unique car for running around in and thoroughly enjoying. We loved it. The only reason we sold it is my wife fancied a different car. So buy one, enjoy it, and I hope that's helpful. Thanks for listening, and you can like and subscribe. See you next time.